Hi everybody, Tina here, and this is our second day for our May blog hop, and the theme is flowers. And so I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. I'm going to do a card, and then also because it's National Scrapbook Day, the 5th is National Scrapbook Day, so I wanted to do a scrapbook layout for it as well. So there'll either be a layout at the end of this video or there'll be a separate video for the layout. I'm better at videos. I'm not good at taking the pictures and uploading them, and it's just easier for me to do a video. So what I'm going to do is for our stamp club, for Stampin' Up, Wendy sells Stampin' Up, and she has a monthly Stampin' Up meeting every month, and it's her stamp club meeting. And we recently started doing card swaps, which I am thrilled about because I've wanted to do card swaps for months now. Like, if you guys follow the blog regularly, you know I don't enjoy making cards. It's not my favorite thing. I'm not real good at it. So a card swap is the next best thing because you make one card, and then you get, there's 5 members in the swap right now, and so you make 5 of the same card. I made 5 of these cards, and then you come home with 5 different cards. And this month is a happy birthday theme, and so I did a sorry I'm late happy birthday wishes, and I decided that I would put in I decided that I would make 5 additional cards to give to the ladies. So you're only required to make 1, but I decided that I'd go ahead and make these 5 because it was so super cute. I just have this acrylic stamp, and I thought it would be super fun to do a real neutral black and white card, and I kind of had this idea, and I had been wanting to use this flower stamp, and so I just decided one day, I was just like, I'm going to do this card. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to make that card. So I just started with this is a standard A2 size card, and so you just cut your 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. You just cut it in half at 5.5, and I'm just going to fold that. I have a bone folder somewhere. I'm going to give that a tight crease. So I have a black base. If anybody knows of a really good black cardstock and ink, I would be thrilled if you could let me know. I currently use Stampin' Up, but it's just, I don't know, like I wish it was blacker. Like I want a really deep, dark black cardstock and ink pad. I'm currently looking for one. So I just have a standard black ink pad, and then I have my card base, and then I have this white cardstock, and I used this stamp set, and it's Stampin' Up! Friendly Phrases, and it says happy day to you, and you can see I was a little crooked. It's okay, because it's homemade, so it's fine. Like, I'm not worried. So what I'm going to do is, I have my stamp, and it's just on a clear block, and I'm going to ink it up, and this white paper is textured, so when I stamp this, I'm going to need to make sure that I put a good amount of pressure on it, and I'm just stamping right to the edge of the white. It's okay to stamp on textured paper. You just have to make sure that you get your stamp really good and inked up. And you also have to make sure that you apply enough pressure. So I am stamping 3 of them. And I just want to make sure that I stamp on the edge and the edge first. And you can see it's a little crooked. It's totally okay. I'm not going to stress about it. So, but I just stamp on the edge and the edge. So then when I put the middle one in, I can center the middle one in between these 2. So if you try to stamp just in a line where you would stamp this one and then this one and then this one, sometimes they cannot be like correctly proportionate. So it's a good thing to try to do on your edges first and then in the middle. So because this one's a little bit crooked, I'm just going to try to make it look like I meant to do that. And I'm going to put the middle flower up. So it makes it look like I meant to do it. Unless they watch the video. So let's close this up. So then the next thing I'm going to do, this is a super easy card. And when you are making them for like a swap, you want them to be simple. You don't want a lot of different things you have to do. So I'm taking my ribbon. I love this ribbon. I got it at Michael's, and it is just black ribbon with white stitching. And what you're going to do is you're just going to tie it in a knot, okay? So you're going to keep it loose until, because you can move this knot around now, and you're just trying to center it on the ribbon. It's okay if it's a little off. You just want to try to center it. So then I just pull it really tight. And it's just a different way of having it tied. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just taking my ribbon and I'm just running my ATG on it. On the back of my ribbon. And I'm going to go ahead and just place that down. And then taking some scissors, I'm going to trim up my ribbon. And what I did is I did all of these parts to this card, I did it in steps. So because I made like 20, I think I made 26 of them or 28 of them. So what I did is I cut my black cardstock and got them all folded. So then I had all these. Then I cut all my white pieces. So then I had all those. Then I stamped all 26 white pieces with the first stamp. Then I went back and stamped this part of it, all 26, and then I cut all my ribbon, tied all my ribbon, and then put my ribbon on. And then the last step I did was I just attached it. So I just kind of made a little assembly line, and actually I did these cards while Violet and Andrew napped one day. I was lucky enough that they napped at the same time one day. And okay, sorry about that. My phone rang and it woke the whole house up. So I had to stop and deal with kids. But now they're back to sleep. So I have no idea what I was saying about this card. So this is the finished card, and super simple, easy to do, stamping like that. I have found that it makes it a lot nicer if I just try to keep the card simple and just stamp right on it. And I'm kind of over trying to layer paper on cards. Like it just it doesn't work for me. Like I just can't do it. So this has turned out to be a better way for me to do cards, and so I'll try to stick with that. So stay tuned or check the next video for my layout for National Scrapbook Day and for the May blog hop, and thanks for coming by the vlog today, and I will see you later. Hi everybody, I'm back. Happy National Scrapbook Day. Hopefully this will be on the 5th, but maybe it'll be the day after. This is for the May blog hop, and it's going to be my scrapbooking video. So it'll either be attached to the card video that you just saw, or it'll be a separate video. I'm not sure how long everything is going to run. So our theme this month is flowers, and so I'm going to use these two punches and this flower paper, and I'm going to do a layout. And originally I wanted to use a different punch, but it hasn't come yet. I ordered it 900 years ago and it's not here yet. So I can't wait any longer. I just need to get on with it. So I'm going to be using this paper. It's all double-sided because it came from a paper pack, and it was the Summer Dreams paper pack from a couple years back. It's a DCWV paper pack. So it's the glittery one. And so what I've done is I really wanted to use this paper, but it's really way too busy for me. I love it, but it's too busy and I really don't know what to do with it. And as well as this, I love this purple paper, but it's kind of busy. I don't know what to do with it. And as you guys know, if you're following the blog, I started scrapbooking using the Project Life system, and so that has enabled me to be able to use paper that I wouldn't otherwise probably use, or I would struggle with using. So I have these photos, and you can tell this one is really blurry. And it's of Kayla. We were at a church event, and she was playing a game. It was the first time that she was able to like participate in a game with other kids where she had to follow instructions. And these pictures were just taken on my husband's phone. And so a couple of them came out really blurry, but I'm still going to use them. And then our phones take pretty good quality photos. I'm never disappointed with the quality. It just, she was running, and so that's why it didn't come out very good. Okay, so this, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. We're just going to do it together. But I'm probably going to put this one here and this one here. This one I'll probably crop down, actually. I'll probably do this one like this. And then I'll do this one here. And this one here. And then I'm not going to crop these down. I'm just going to corner round them. I personally like the 1/4 inch corner rounding. That's what I tend to use all the time because I just like it better. So this is my corner chomper that I love. Even though mine's broken, all the corners fall out of it. Came that way. I was thrilled about that. I wanted one for like 6 years, and the one I get is broken and I can't return it. So my pictures are corner rounded, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this paper, I'm going to trim down 4x6 pieces. Okay, so I've cut 4 of these at 4x6, so they would be just like the size of a photo. And then I've corner rounded them all. And then I'm going to put them right in the place of where a photo would be. I tend to just use the standard 2 4x6s, top and bottom, and then in the middle. So then I'm gonna, I'm actually just gonna use these 2 photos. I'm trying to decide. I think I'll just use this photo. And I just need to trim it down to a 3x4. This was little Viley taking off her shoes because she does not like to wear shoes. Everywhere we go, she takes off her shoes. Alright, so now I'm going to take this purple and okay, then I'm going to take my punch. I'm going to punch a couple of these out. And I'm just going to place these kind of all over. Okay, change my mind. That's how it's going to look. And then the only other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the smaller punch, and where there's some color, and then, okay everybody, I just wanted to show you what I ended up doing. I decided to use the back part of this paper. So this paper, the very back of it, was this striped paper, and it just tended to look a little bit better. It popped against this purple paper, and so I just did the I punched out the flowers, and then I still layered them the same as I was going to. I just used the other side, and then I wrapped some baker's twine around these squares, and I'm just now starting to get to a point where I can be a little bit more creative with these types of layouts, and I'm to a place where I'm caught up and not as stressed out about my scrapbooking. So it's been really fun to sort of be more creative and start using some different embellishments. So then I also put some of the striped paper down here because I was just feeling like this is just, it's a little too much for me. It's just a bit much. So all I have left to do is just my journaling, and I have some other journaling to do in my scrapbook, and so I'll do it all at one time. So anyways, that's my scrapbook layout, and I'm so excited to be a part of these blog hops. I'm having so much fun, and so I hope you guys keep coming back and checking out these projects, and I will talk to you next time.